I'm Councilwoman Laura Pastor, and I am here to tell you a great story. I'm involved at this moment with the Leukemia Lymphoma Society's Man and Woman of the Year. I am here to kick cancer, and I'm raising money to kick cancer. You're probably wondering why we're in a coffee shop, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm here with Dr. Shukla, Dr. Prichard, and John.
Yes.
Could you please tell us why we're in a coffee shop, or not really a coffee shop, a coffee factory?
Well, I'm Dr. Shukla, so I am a radiation oncologist and I'm a cancer doctor, so congratulations on supporting Leukemia Lymphoma Society. I ran for Woman of the Year last year and that was really important, so thank you for raising funds for that organization.
And that's how we met.
Exactly.
And so I want to thank you for helping me in kicking cancer, because you're kicking cancer in many different ways, in many different forms, and we'll talk about that later, but thank you so much.
You're very welcome. And then tea. Tea is something I love. It's been meditative, it's relaxing, it's peaceful, and it's a big part of my life.
That's why we've actually included tea in our waiting room at the new cancer center. And it's part of relaxation, but it's also therapeutic as well. We've taken it kind of to the next level.
And that's where John comes in.
Yes, absolutely. I'm the Chief Innovation Officer, among other things, and been lifelong in this industry, coffee, tea, and botanicals. And what I say is put smiles on people's faces and make them happy. And this is all part of our evolution in botanicals and fitting well with the two doctors are initiating, so that we can bring very therapeutic, either relaxing or energizing beverages, natural beverages in pure and natural ways for everybody to drink.
So explain the difference between tea and botanicals, because we just had a long conversation about that and I really like the audience to hear about it.
Yes, absolutely. Well, teas are a specific plant. It's called the Camellia sinensis plant. It is a plant that has caffeine that's part of the tea leaf that we all know, whether it's a iced tea or sweet tea that we typically drink. And those teas are actually right in front of me in this line, from black teas, which are fully fermented, to different green teas. Again, all natural, and the caffeine is natural in it, unlike a cola drink that has caffeine added to it. All of the ingredients and on the top here and on the bottom are actually naturally caffeine and sugar-free, but they have a natural sweetness to it, so without any added refined sweeteners or artificial sweeteners. So they're kid-friendly, and for what the doctors are doing, it's good for their patients because it gets a lot of good nutrients in their bodies to either also energize them or relax them, do different things in very natural ways. And the body is better able to handle these ingredients and these beverages better than anything that's synthetic.
So what I want to say is thank you for doing this. This is a new wave of looking at botanicals, teas. It's also a way of how we get nutrients into our bodies as patients are fighting cancer, and we know that hydration is very important. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate all the work that you're doing within our community, and we will see you in the next segment. Welcome back. I'm Councilwoman Laura Pastor. I'm with Dr. Prichard and Shukla, Dr. Shukla. We are here to talk about the Cancer Center. Can you please tell us what the name of the Cancer Center?
Sure.
In addition to that, why?
Sure, thank you, Laura. So the name of the cancer center is Vincere, which means to conquer. So in this case, conquering cancer. And we wanted to give patients the best of all modes of treatment. So including the best of Western medicine. We've got, we're one of the first private centers in the world to have a new radiation machine. One of the first to offer intraoperative spinal radiation. So all these very important cutting edge treatments, as well as trying to provide cutting edge Eastern medicine in the form of having Dr. Deepak Chopra in as far as the integrative medicine portion is, as well as having the best of local doctors, including from the Barrow and Mayo.
So if I come to the center, will I be able to meet with all my doctors, and will they be able to see all the different tests that I've had and then come up with a plan or a treatment?
Of course, yes, absolutely, and that's one of the important parts of the center because, I mean, say you have a diagnosis of breast cancer, and normally you would see your breast cancer surgeon first. She would refer you to a medical oncologist, chemotherapy doctor, a radiation oncologist, radiation doctor, and maybe a plastic surgeon for reconstruction. And you're going to all these different places. At the center, of course, we want to include all those in one. And at the same time, we have a tumor board where the patient comes in and we can all discuss their case together, and they can ask questions of all of the specialists at the same time.
Well, I think that's great and awesome, especially when you're in the middle of that point of wanting to know how do I move through my journey.
Absolutely.
And that there's doctors there to support a patient through their journey. Now, mind, body, and spirit is very important, I believe, in any type of situation that we're in. So Dr. Shukla, can you talk about that?
Yes, so mind, body, spirit is extremely important in cancer patients. Cancer is such a complicated process. It involves so many different systems and organs. Mind, body, spirit is so important, and that's why we partnered with Deepak Chopra. And we're going to be the first integrative center in probably the country outside of an academic center to offer his programs. He does something called Perfect Health, and we're taking that out of his San Diego center, and we're going to water that down or make it easier for cancer patients to do over a 3-month period. So, and all these patients will be followed on trials and studies to see their outcomes.
I think this is great. It's a cutting edge. You guys are right there. What I'm advocating for is that you come to Phoenix. This is why I think it's so awesome, because I was able to see it, and they're like, we need you in Phoenix, because we have right in the heart of the District 4 our health centers and our hubs of doing all the latest research that is happening within the District 4. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see what's going to happen and all the greatness that's going to come about. I'd like to thank you for joining me in the heart of the city, rockin' District 4.